How may I help you?
I want to open a staking account.
The chairman awaits you.
Welcome to GSB. Here are your staking options. Are you ready for staking? Now you are ready.
All right. Hello, everybody. Hey, this is Daniel Higgins coming to you live. Thank you for joining us for episode 140. Wow. Of Daniel's Den. But listen, we got some great content to share for you tonight. We are going to chat about taking that leap of faith. And guess what? The video that I have queued up for you guys is definitely going to drive that point home. What's going on, Robert? Thanks for joining live again. So we're going to hear a short clip from Steve Harvey. Man, this clip is good. Hold on for just a moment as I get that all, guys. There we go. Hold on for just a moment, guys. I'm going to hit play and strap your seatbelts in. And then after we look at this short clip from Steve Harvey, we're going to chat a little bit about this amazing book called Beach Money, because it just so happens that there's some themes and some overlapping things or content that we're going to discuss here. So here we go.
Every successful person in this world has jumped. I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. You are going to have to jump. You cannot just exist in this life. You have got to try to live. Without endowing them with a gift. You just got to quit looking at gifts as run and jump and sing and dance. It's more than that. It's if you know how to network, if you can connect dots, if you draw, if you teach. Some of y'all fry chicken better than anybody else, bake pie. Some of you cut hair, color hair. Some people do grass. I got a partner, man, who never wanted to go out with us because we stayed out too late. Come on, man, go out with me. Now I got to get up early, mom, cutting Miss Johnson grass. We kept laughing at this dude, cutting grass. How much they pay? He got a landscaping company in Cleveland worth $4 million. Because all he do is cut grass. But he was gifted at it. I got a partner on a detail shop, make $800,000 a year, detailing cars. He got 6 mobile trucks running around. $800,000 a year. All he do is detail cars. That's his gift. That's what he loved to do. You've got to identify that gift. Now listen to me. When you see people in life, when you're standing on the cliff of life and you see people soaring by, you hear about them doing wonderful things. Maybe you look up the street and your neighbor just gets a car every year, every 2 years. You know, how is he doing that? Have you ever thought, maybe this person right here has identified their gift and is living in their gift? Because your Bible says, your Bible says your gift will make room for you. Your gift, not your education. You go get an education, that's nice. But if you don't use your gift, that education only gonna take you so far. I know a lot of people got degrees, man, they ain't even using it. It's your gift. But the only way for you to soar is you got to jump. You got to take that gift that's packed away on your back. You got to jump off that cliff and pull that cord. That gift opens up and provides the soar. If you don't ever use it, you're going to just go to work. And if you're getting up going to work on a job every day that you hate going to, that ain't living, man. You just existed. At one point in time, you ought to see what living's like. But the only way to see what living like, you got to jump. And here's the problem. Let me just be real with you. When you first jump, let me tell you something. The parachute will not open right away. you're going to hit them rocks. You're going to get some skin tore off on them cliffs. You're going to get all your clothes tore off. You're going to get some cuts on you. You're going to be bleeding pretty bad. But eventually, the parachute has to open. That is a promise of God. That ain't a theory. That's a promise. His promises is true. Because listen to me. You cannot name one single thing God has not gotten you through. Name it. And if he ain't got you through it, he currently pulling you through it right now. And the living proof of it is you sitting in here. If he hadn't got you through it, you wouldn't even be here. So if he ain't never not got you through it, why would he not let your parachute open? It has to open, man. You can play it safe and deal without the cuts and the tears. And you can stand on that cliff of life forever safe. But if you don't jump, I got another promise I can make you. Your parachute will never open. You'll never know. You'll never know what God really has. See, your God has a wonderful life for you. Once again, I'm going to refer to your Bible. Now, you go down there, you memorize these scriptures, you don't apply them to yourself. Your Bible says that he comes to give you life and give you life more abundantly. If I were you, I would jump. Because that's the only way to get to that abundant life. You got to jump, man. You got to take a chance. Now, when I get through talking, there are those of you who discuss this in the car. Well, I got bills, and I got bills. Whether you stay on the cliff or you jump, you're going to have bills. Well, if I quit my job, I'm going to ruin my credit. If you got a job, you live in check to check. Even if you got A1 credit, you can't buy nothing else no damn way. At one point in time, man, do yourself a favor. Go see what God really do. God hold you up, man. He ain't gonna let you fall. He ain't bring you this far, let you fall. Do yourself a favor, man. Before you leave this world, before you die, jump. Just jump one time. Just jump. Thank you very much.
Ooh, boy. Man, oh man. Golly. All right. You guys still there? You still strapped in? It is time to jump, especially if you've been on beast mode earlier today and our power call earlier today and our live webinars earlier today. You know it is time to jump. It is beast mode. It's time to jump straight into what we're doing, right? And I'll be honest with you. I was reading Beach Money and I was like, man, it just triggered something inside of me on top of all the other amazing things that have been said today. Because for those of you guys who don't know, we had two amazing $1 million earners live earlier today sharing their hearts and sharing words of encouragement to help us get to the route that we want to take, all right? Certain people want financial freedom. Certain people want additional income. Certain people have certain goals that they have for themselves, for their businesses, for their lives. And our mentors, our millionaire mentors, were pouring into us earlier today to help us get to that goal, all right? Help flip that switch for us to move into beast mode, for those of us who are wanting more out of life to start tapping into that today, tonight, right now, okay? Just depends on where you're at in this awesome world we live in, right? So I'm going to encourage everybody here to take that leap of faith, just like Steve Harvey was saying, right? So this is inspirational. This is motivational. I have a little bit of this beach money from Jordan Adler that I'm going to share with you guys because it is epic. This book is epic, right? He said, trying to know all the answers before you fly will mess with your head. That's what Jordan Adler is talking about. This gentleman's financially free. The title of the book is Beach Money, okay? And it just so happens that one of our millionaire mentors was reading this book while he was relaxing, right, on the beach, because he has complete time freedom and financial freedom. And the author, Jordan Adler, reached out to him because he was posting about it so often, right? That's my amazing mentor and business partner, Mr. Michael Delco. He's the reason for me being connected to this amazing organization called Wealth Builders Worldwide, along with Gold Standard Bank and Gold Standard Partners, right? So I'm very, very happy to have that kind of relationship with Mr. Delco, where he was able to invite us out to join this wealth building party. Okay. He was talking in this book about certain decisions and the domino effect of decisions. And I'm telling you right now, I'm extremely thankful that I had been connected with Wealth Builders Worldwide, especially Mr. Michael Delco, right? Now, this conversation came out of reading this book and knowing that, hey, when people want to start making that shift, they try to know everything. They try and figure it all out before they take a leap. That's not how it works. You're not going to know all the details before you jump. You're not going to know all the details when you start your business, whatever business it is. You're not going to know all the details. It's impossible because there's certain things that's going to happen that you cannot control. And it comes from a good place for the most part. You want to know what's going on. You want to be informed, right? You don't want egg on your face, so to speak, right? But guess what? The only way you learned how to walk is by taking those stumbles. The only way you learned how to ride the bike is to jump on it, right? So with that being said, I have to draw an illustration from Mr. Robert Kiyosaki. He talks about wanting to be an entrepreneur, but not owning and running an organization or a business. He said, you're not an entrepreneur. You got to jump on the bike and start pedaling and start going. That's what Robert Kiyosaki says. You got to ride the bike. Because just like Jordan said, you're not going to know all the answers before you try and take that flight, right? And then he said also, Mr. Jordan Adler said, here's the problem. You can't learn how to fly until you fly. So you're not going to know all the details about what we're saying and inviting you to until you jump in. And what's really cool about what we're doing is that you jump in with a free registration and then you start figuring out what you want to do, right? Now, here are 3 steps to help everybody under the sound of my voice to start your leap. Okay, I'm going to bring up 3 steps. 3 steps, okay? I made a post a little earlier today. I said, can you follow 3 simple steps and invite other people to take those same 3 simple steps? You know, every time our millionaire mentor, Mr. Ty Best, simplifies things for us and we take action, it creates a lot of income. These are the 3 steps that our amazing mentor, Mr. Ty Best, is having us focus in on. 3 steps. Get gas into this amazing vehicle called GS Partners. Get a package, any package. Activate your assets. Smash a button. Acquire assets. And then share with other people those 3 steps. That's it. Steve Harvey talked about, hey, you can get an education, that's nice, but you got to take that leap. You got to take that leap. This will help and position you to create more income. So if you're open to earning more income, here's the 3 steps to get you going. And here's another thing that he said, Jordan Adler, in his book. He said, knowing the fundamentals will get you through taking that initial leap. Here's the fundamentals. Get a package, any package. Our leadership is guiding us towards just jumping in, get that business package for a total of $250, which includes a $50 activation. But you get back with the person sharing this with you. If that person is me, you go on y1income.com, but get back with the person sharing this with you and tell them you want to jump in and take those 3 steps to create more income. You want to jump and take that leap. It's time. Our jobs, nothing against them, but they're not designed. Let me put my face back on the screen. They're not designed to create financial freedom. They never were. It was a pit stop, right? It was a pause or a time for you to gather yourself, learn yourself, right? Improve yourself, right? And leverage and move that cash flow towards yourself. You can use your job to fund your dreams. You can use your job to help you go towards financial freedom if you so choose. And you can use GS Partners to start removing debt aggressively and start becoming financially free, acquiring assets. So take these 3 steps. Get back with the person sharing this with you. Get a package, activate your card, tap into smashing the button. What are we smashing the button for? We are moving our money towards ourselves. Everything in this system is acquiring assets and moving money towards yourself, okay? You're not going to know all of that until you take the flight, until you take the jump. Get back with the person sharing this with you so that you can start taking your leap with your free registration and then taking those 3 steps. And then all you do is share with other people those 3 steps. I love keeping things simple, and I love how our leadership is keeping this thing simple. What do you have to do? What's the steps to be successful? Just showed it to you. What do you do when you have a big team? You share with them those 3 steps. What do you do when you're just starting? You share with those people those 3 steps. And it's amazing because this business entity or this industry has empowered so many people. Steve Harvey talked about his experience in referral marketing. He's known as the amazing morning guy, right? Oh, not always. He wasn't always that sharp in the morning because somebody in a referral marketing industry continued to pour into him because he was unemployed, down on his luck, not in a good mood in the morning, not in a good mood at all. And he didn't want to wake up early. And the gentleman called him and started pouring into him. And Steve Harvey was like, man, why are you calling me so early? I'm not employed right now. I don't need to be waking up early. And he just told that guy off a little bit, right? And the guy came back and said, hey, listen, it's not all about you. And then he also encouraged him and just told him he saw something bigger for him, right? And from that gentleman challenging Mr. Steve Harvey, right, and pouring into him, challenging him to adjust his attitude, right? Not looking at his circumstances. That's another amazing thing this book is talking about. Not taking information from your mind, right, in terms of your situation and your surroundings and misinterpreting them. Take that information from your mind and guide that mind towards the solution that you need, all right? But I digress. But that person impacted Mr. Steve Harvey, and he shifted his attitude so that when he woke up in the morning, he woke up attentive, alert, and ready to take on the day. Look at him now. He's known pretty much as the morning guy, right? But it wasn't that way always, right? So people in our lives make an impact on our lives, right? So once again, everybody in the sound of my voice, I'm in and out. I'm sharing with you. Get back with the person sharing this information with you, right? We did a live webinar earlier today, and our millionaire mentor broke this down, shared the numbers with us, that this simple process that I'm showing you right on the screen can help create additional income. In 9 weeks, 9 months, wherever your target is, you can start putting yourself in position to exchange that $250 to start positioning yourself to get to 300K in whatever time frame you want. If you want it to be 9 months, if you want it to be 9 weeks, if you want it to be a few months, it's up to you. You can go at your own pace, but I encourage you to take the leap. Get back with the person sharing this with you. Get their link so that you can get your free registration so you can jump in to tearing up these 3 steps and sharing with other people how to tear up these 3 steps. If that person is me, you go to y1income.com, you get your free registration going. We have Robert hanging out with us. We have Miss Sunshine Reggae hanging out with us. If they're sharing this on their page, which I know they are, and they're sharing it on their social media, you get back with those sharp individuals. We are one big organization that supports the goals and dreams of other people on our team, right? Now, let me illustrate that some more. Tomorrow or later today, however you want to slice it, we have a live webinar, and to my knowledge, it's still up and rolling at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for some of our leaders and with some of our leaders in Africa. All right. So if you want to join that meeting and hear from some of our live leaders on in that side of the world, you could just jump on, and forgive me that has an old date on it, right? But that is live and available to you later today or tomorrow, however you want to slice it. All right. But thank you guys for your time. Get back with the person sharing this with you. Like I said, we're keeping it simple tonight. We're going to walk through and terrorize those 3 steps. We're going to share with other people to do those 3 steps. And it's going to create additional income for you aggressively. We get paid in real time. That means for you and for me, you can get paid today, tonight, this afternoon, no matter where you're at in the world, you can get paid in real time today. All right, today. Right? So if you're looking to create some more income, you can do that with Gold Standard Partners, with Wealth Bills Worldwide today. No need to wait. You're going to jump in and create income right away as you follow those steps. Right? All right, guys, that's all I have for today, tonight, this afternoon. I will see you guys on the next live stream. I will play as an outro the G99 party. We had a global launch at the world's largest freestanding building in Dubai. Coca-Cola could not get that building, but because our chairman of the board not just has the deep pockets because he's a billionaire, but he also has relationships with, listen to this, the royal family in Dubai. The royal family in Dubai was live at this event that I'm going to show you as an outro. They were there. That's one of the biggest reasons. Of course, you know, Joseph still had to pay. Mr. Joseph Haidt still had to pay. But that's part of the reason why. Relationships, guys, there's no replacement for positive relationships. But Coca-Cola could not get their emblem and symbol on this world's largest building called the Burj Khalifa. But we did. Past tense. And then you'll see this as an outro, right? So get back with the person sharing this with you. If that person is me, you go straight to y1income.com, get your free registration completed, click on customer, fill out some basic info, and you can be up and rolling and get paid today. You can get paid today, right now, right? Because we get paid in real time. Everything that happens in the system, click, 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 and you can get paid immediately.
Never regret to be here tonight with us. Let's go, party is going on.
The certificates over the blockchain, first of all, it's Steve.